be minus 25. They're pushing the envelope here when it's in the low 40s to Gianna Gali, the designated player. Wears number 4. Bats right-handed. Swing and a miss. .43 degrees with 27-mile-an-hour wind. And the pitch. That ball is right to Norvell. Over to first. Larson gloves it. 2 down. Runner does move to third. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Rylan Nelson, the second baseman. Bats right-handed, wears number 25. Sutherland gets the signal. Wind up and the pitch. Nope. I don't know what an umpire gets paid, but they should get paid extra when it's this cold with this wind chill outside. Ball 2. You know, a lot of times my phone will show me when I look at weather. All right. Yeah, okay. It feels like, okay, it's 43 degrees. With this wind, it makes it feel like it's 33 degrees. That ball is a Texas leaguer, just gets over the infield, drops into the outfield. So the first run of the game is scored by Mary Chivatal. And Rylan Nelson, who stands aboard first base, has an RBI and puts the Lopers ahead 1-0. Batter now is Eden McNally. She is from Colorado. I walked in with her dad. I commended him for coming all this way to watch a ball game in this weather. Eden bats right-handed. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Lopers have taken the lead in the top of the first inning. The home plate umpire, there's 2 umpires. Home plate umpire is not wearing gloves. Umpire in between first and second is wearing gloves. Of course, our girls have glove on their glove hand. And the pitch. Ooh, hitter. Oh, that hurts a little bit more on a day like this. Eden is standing on first. Moving to second is Nelson. HBP. Brings up Kendall Kersey, the catcher. Also bats right-handed. Sutherland gets the signal. Wind up and the 1-1 offering. Just outside. 2-1. And the pitch. Called strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the first, called strike 2. High. Evens the count at 2. And the pitch. Count goes full. And the offering. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. When you come all the way from Nebraska, that's a great way to start the game. Leah Jurgens, number 22, will be the batter. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change already. Pitcher is Gentry Henderson. Left-handed pitcher. Jurgens is a left-handed batter. She'll step in a moment after some warm-up pitches are given to a reliever coming in. First pitch is called strike. The 0-1 offering is on the way. Little low. 1-1. Michaela Franks is the batter mate of Gentry Henderson. Ashley Larson, usually a relief pitcher, is playing first. Peyton Norvell at second. Kristen Mullendor, the shortstop. Haley Evans at third. In left field, Emma Green. Center field, Kennedy Morlock. Right field, Kelsey Hilton. The 1-2 offering. Low. Evens the count at 2. Top of the first. Riley Nelson on at third. Eden McNally on at second. Kersey on at first. Low. So we go from 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball is hit, and it's through to the outfield. 2 runs will score. 2 RBIs for Leah Jurgens. And the Lopers go up 3-0.
Now batting number 28, Madison Sims.
Brings up Madison Sims, the right fielder. Right-hander wears number 28. Called strike. 0-1 the count. Runners on first and second. The Lopers are feeling pretty good to get the game off to a good start. 3 runs on 3 hits. Called strike. Catcher Kersey is on at second. Leah Jurgens on at first. And the pitch. That ball is hit, but it's going to be foul. Stayed in, but it was a long run for Kelsey Hilton. Fires back into Peyton Norvell. To Haley Evans. Henderson is wearing face mask, left-hander. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Outside, ball one. One ball, two strikes, two outs. Called strike three. But a productive inning for the Kearney, Nebraska Lopers. They put 3 runs on 3 hits on the board with SNU coming to bat. We'll be back in a few.
Our live stream, welcome. My name is Danny Thomason, and I'm the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics here at Southern Nazarene University. We're glad that you're enjoying our live stream. I just want to let you know that we believe that we can impact our student athletes here at Southern Nazarene University in 3 really important ways. First and foremost, always spiritually. We want our student athletes to grow spiritually. Secondly, we want them to grow academically. We want them to walk across that stage and get that degree, which is so important in their success in life. The third way is we want your athletes to be successful in their chosen sport. And we have an incredible staff of coaches and support staff that help them to do that, and a lot of resources. So thank you, and if you want more information about Southern Nazarene University Athletics, go to snuathletics.com, snuathletics.com, and remember, always bolts up. Woo!
To bottom of inning number 1. Leadoff hitter is Haley Evans. Jersey Schindler is the pitcher. 5'10" tall, left-handed pitcher. And the first offering of the to Haley Evans is a ball outside. Battery mate at catcher Kendall Kersey. First base is Leah Jurgens. Second base is Rylan Nelson. Mary Chivatal is the shortstop. Alyssa Fortick is at third base. Olivia De La Cruz is in left. Eden McNally in center, and Madison Sims in right. Ball 2. And the pitch. And a walk to Haley Evans. Leadoff hitter gets on.
Now batting number 5, Emma Green.
It's that wind blowing out like that.
Pinch runner.
Going to have a pinch runner for Haley Evans. Is that Noah?
Pinch running for the Crimson score on first base is number 11, Hannah Wolf.
Hannah Wolf is the pinch runner on at first base in place of Haley Evans. Emma Green is up. Wind up in the pitch. And She moved the runner, did her job. Hannah Wolf was running. If that had been a ball, she would have had a stolen base, but rounded second. They had a play on her, but she got back in good time. Kennedy Morlock is the batter. She's a left-handed hitter. Called strike. Kennedy played at Piedmont High School, and we are at the Piedmont High School Stadium. No balls, one strike, the pitch. Called strike two. Emma Swearingen is on deck. Boy, they're playing way close. Outside ball. I mean, they're really, really close in the outfield. And they're acting as if she can't possibly pull that ball. Goodness gracious. Foul tip. One ball, two strikes. One out in the bottom of the first. Runner on second base. Okay. Now, she took third. Stolen base? All right. She takes third. Not a stolen base. That ball is going to stay in play. Nah, but she didn't make the play. All right. It was over there toward the SNU dugout. And probably self-preservation took over there. I don't want to run into the wall. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kennedy Morlock, the batter. The Piedmont High School product. Stays in there, and there's a hit. Foul ball. That one would have frozen Wolf on at third. Couldn't have come in on that. And the pitch. Ball. Count goes full. And the pitch. That ball gets over. It's in there. Kennedy Morlock gets the run batted in, going to second base, and she is in there. Double. Oh, that feels good. And she has her hands up, cupped around her mouth, but she's blowing into her hands. Folks, it is cold. 43 degrees, feels like it's 33 degrees because we have a 27-mile-an-hour wind. She sees you. We have some of the Piedmont officials here, and they're giving the bow down to her, and she had a big grin on her face. That was great. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. 1 in. 1 on. Called strike. Evens the count at 1 to Emma Swearingen. Emma's got some power. And the pitch. And she can turn on a ball, as you just saw. Outfielder throws it back in. Olivia De La Cruz to Mary Chivatal.
Just give her a double. Call it good.
So single to left field.
I gave her a double. Swing and a miss. And Swearingen goes down on strikes. Brings up Kennedy Morlock. Morlock had an outstanding freshman season. Outstanding in the field and at the bat.
Now batting number 12, Kristen Mullendor.
2 outs, runner on second. Opportunity here for Mullendor to get another RBI. Looks like she's going to bunt. She's not going to bunt. Called strike.
We're in our 50-team baseball draft right now.
Kelsey Hilton is on deck, the right fielder. Ball outside.
People in our league are drafting people, so I have an idea of like who I want to keep and not keep, and who I can kind of maybe get later.
And the pitch. That ball. Oh, it's fair ball. That's going to score Kennedy Morlock. And on at second base now, Christian Mullendor. So KM knocks in KM. And Mullendor gets the run batted in.
Score number 3, Kelsey Hilton.
I just stayed fair. Brings up a right fielder, Kelsey Hilton. Freshman bats. And watches ball or strike one go by.
They would say it's still earned because she
Graze the outside corner. Here again, Hilton has an opportunity for a run batted in.
would have scored her anyway.
Ball evens the count at 1.
Scored, they have to make the decision. Would
Michaela Franks, the catcher, is on deck.
because that's where she should
Wind up and the pitch.
all the way down.
Swing and a miss.
In 2 outs, she was
1 ball, 2 strikes.
that she was going to score anyway.
Jersey Schindler, as in Schindler's List. Spells her name Jerzie. 3-2, our score. And the pitch. That ball is through, and that's going to score. Now there's a play at home, but made it. So, and going to third, heads up. Heads up play there is Kelsey Hilton. She'll get a double, and then the throw allowed her to take the third. Huh?
She got a single.
A single, okay. We're going to change that to a single.
Now batting number 7, Michaela Franks.
But a run batted in. Ties the game at 3. Michaela Franks has an 0-1 count. Ashley Larson is on deck. That ball is hit right to shortstop, takes it over to first, and that brings the inning to an end. Kearney, Nebraska Lopers have 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. Southern Nazarene, 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. We'll be back for the top of the second coming up.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Now batting number 1, Olivia De La Cruz.
First batter is Olivia De La Cruz. I came in with her parents. They made a long journey to watch their daughter play. She's a left-handed hitter. Transferred in from Arizona. Central Arizona College. And her parents told me she has not played in this weather. We're breaking her in. 5'2" junior from Mesa, Arizona. Now she is here just like the last inning. They get a Texas leaguer just over the infield, drops into the outfield, right in front of center fielder Kennedy Morlock. So leadoff hitter, 2 innings in a row, has done their job. Brings up Mary Chavato. She singled and scored. If you're looking on, it looks gorgeous. If you're outside, it's not. Called strike.
SMU's got 3 of them today.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 games.
Meeting at the mound.
Come on, Bina, we're only on inning 2 of 28 today.
Did you ever find an Ethernet port?
No, I never could get one to work. Yeah, and I couldn't pull that one far enough. So I don't know if that's just what. Like I tried like 3 or 4 of these down here and just couldn't get any internet off of them.
We just always run everything through the computer. So.
Meeting in the mound has dispersed. Everyone's back to where they ought to be.
It's way used a lot of data this month, so it's pushing it pretty slow.
And the pitch. Outside.
Oh, that would be awesome. If,
I know the freaking password.
Yeah.
Yes, Wi-Fi, but that's another question. So go to, I think we can, it's like PPS guest or something.
Alyssa Fortick is the batter. Hitting .526 on the year. I said earlier she was in the 400s. Must have had an outstanding game before coming here to boost that up.
Like Wildcats, PPS.
So Alyssa, F9 if you're scoring.
can you share it from your phone to my?
I'm not connected.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, you'd be on the.
And I'm wrong. Alyssa Fortick is batting right now. My bad. Mary Chavatal is the one that just flied out to right.
I'm pretty sure it's PPS Wildcats with PP.
Ashley Larson, the first baseman, will lead off. Where's number 34? Often will come in relief as a pitcher, left-handed pitcher.
Good try, maybe if you really want.
And wind up and pitch. Oh, that ball is stroked in over the head of the right fielder. It is a home run. She hit the scoreboard, and all of her teammates are coming out to congratulate her. I mean, she got every bit of that. Ashley Larson puts Southern Nazarene in the lead with a titanic shot. 4-3 our score. 4 runs on 4 hits.
Now at the plate for the Storm, number 9, Peyton Norvell.
That was not, I don't think that was wind aided. Maybe it was. Is that north? That's north. Yeah, that was wind aided a little bit.
I think it was out no matter what.
All right. Brings up Peyton Norvell. The second baseman. Where's number 9? High fly ball going into center field. That's going to drop. She's got to stay there, though. Nice hit there. 2 up, 2 hits.
Number 29, Haley Evans.
Brings up Haley Evans. Third baseman Haley. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Haley's hitting .364 on the season. She has 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. In fact, she's in the top 5 or 6 all-time home run hitters for Southern Nazarene softball. That ball is through the infield, and Larson, or rather Norvell, just be able to take one base on this. So we have runners on first and second base.
Emma Green.
3 batters, 3 hits. Emma Green. Guarantee you, she is going to move these runners one way or another. Emma has speed to burn. She is not happy with herself on that effort. Seemed to roll her eyes as she was turning around. She was an All-American at Rose State. First team All-American. And the pitch. Ball low. One ball, 1 strike. It's always exciting. And I'll tell you, the outfielders are playing so far inside. I've seen her hit that ball way over them before. And she said, I can't believe, don't they watch film? Boy, if she did it now, she'd round all. It'd be if she hit the ball to the wall, it would be fun to watch her run around the bases. Beautiful bunt. And I'll tell you, a beautiful play made by Alyssa Fortick. She gloved it, and she didn't have any time to waste going to first, and she nipped her, and it took a lot to do that, because Emma Green has speed to burn. But the runners move. It's a sacrifice. Runners on second and third. 1 out for Kennedy Morlock. Kennedy had a bunt there that would have plated one if had it stayed fair. Kennedy got a hit in her last at-bat. She got a double and a run batted in and scored. The Piedmont product has another opportunity to get another run home or 2. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. She was 0-2 in her first at-bat and made the pitcher work before she got her double. Beautiful hit. Beautiful. She's going to plate 2 again. She's going to get a triple. That's to the wall. Beautiful. Kennedy Morlock. Oh, I tell you what a day. What a day. A double and a triple. And how many runs? There'd be 3 runs batted in. Oh, I'm happy for her.
Now batting number 24, Emma.
Brings up Emma Swearingen. Emma struck out in the first at bat. She has a runner on now. Still have just one out. We're going to have a pitching change. Number 24 coming in for the Kearney Lopers.
Now in the circle for the Lopers, number 24, Daniela Maria.
Right-handed pitcher. Daniela Morelis is from Newcastle, California. Played at Del Oro. 5'6".
Nothing we did, but they crapped out again.
Sophomore. She has a 8 ERA. She's 0-1 on the season. Pitched 7 innings. Allowed 6 hits, 9 runs, 8 earned runs. Walked 10, struck out 2. Bob Euchre would say just a little bit outside on that. Went all the way to the wall. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. High ball 3. We just had 2 Southern Nazarene girls come in, and one is the sister of Mia Modelmog, and the girls lit up because they brought them something to eat. And there's 4 guys here that was not brought anything to eat.
Number 2 on first base.
All right, we have a pinch runner for Emma Swearingen. Number 2, Natalie Gowan. Natalie was active in previous games here as a pinch runner. She's a freshman from Frisco, Texas, attended Memorial High School. Southern Nazarene has 6 runs on 7 hits. Runner going to second. Okay. Got her at first. Oh, my.
5.
Oh, base running blunders right there, folks.
No, just feeling on the second one.
Morlock was out at home. What they did, when they threw to the base, the fielder ran toward home plate, took the ball through. Well, you saw it, but it's something that you'll do to try to get the runner going home.
New on her 4-2.
So, at the end of 2 innings, Southern Nazarene has 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Kearney, Nebraska, 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. We'll be going to the top of the 3rd in a few moments.
Helen. Yeah, we're in the 3rd inning of the first game right now.
All right. All right, we're back for the top of inning number 3. Batter is Rylan Nelson. Called strike. Checked her swing, but called strike anyway. Now I'm going to tell you, Kearney is behind in the score, but they had some nice plays there in the outfield. Infield, I should say, to get the 2 runners. I think it almost hit her. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter here in the top of inning number 3. And the pitch. Swing, it's foul ball back. Kearney, Nebraska is close to mild. Yeah, I never lived in Nebraska, but my parents met in Nebraska. Mom was from Hastings. That's strikeout. Good pitch by Gentry. Mom was from Hastings. My dad was from Grand Island. And those 2 towns, in fact, Grand Island is probably about 40 miles due east, just straight east, could be 45 miles, of Kearney. And then Hastings is about 20, 25 miles south of Grand Island. So I spent a lot of time up there. If you used to listen to Paul Harvey, it seemed like everybody who'd been married the longest was from Nebraska. I like Nebraska. Oklahoma, University of Oklahoma used to play them on a regular basis, and they were great fans, great fans. So here we go, 1-1 count, and that ball is hit. It's fair. That's foul, rolled foul. Had a lot of English on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rylan Nelson. Nelson is hitting 167 on the season. Scored 3 runs. High fly ball, right field. Caught by Hilton. Tell you what, she was looking right into the sun when she made that play. She should get some kind of an asterisk on that. 2 outs. That was Eden McNally that flew out. F9. And the pitch. Called strike. Kendall Kersey, the batter. Hit right to Mullendore. Has it over to Larson. And that ends the top of inning number 3. Our score remains 6-3.
Is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
Kristen Mullendor steps in here in the bottom of inning number 3. And the pitch. High and ball. Called strike, hit the inside corner. One and one to count. That ball is hit, and it's going to go to the wall. That's going to be a double at least for Mullendor. Stand-up double. Had a nice bounce off the wall, or she may have had more.
Now it's at plate number 3, Kelsey Hilton.
Kelsey Hilton, the right fielder, is stepping in. Right-handed hitter, has an opportunity for an RBI. Swing and a miss. Pitcher is Daniela Morales. Daniela Morales. Ball. Two and one, the count. That ball is hit and foul. Inside out swing. SNU 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Foul back. Count is 2-2. The Kearney team, their colors match the Piedmont colors, though I don't see the gold. Inside, count goes full. Michaela Franks on deck. Walk. Base on balls. So runners on first and second.
Now batting to the store, number 7, Michaela Franks.
Bunted foul. Tried to move the runners. No balls, 1 strike. Beautiful day if you're just looking. If you're out there, it's uncomfortable. Called strike. Didn't pull the bat back there. It was high. Trying to bunt the runners over. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And the pitch. High ball. Evens the count at 2. Catcher, Kendall Kersey, had a quick throw back to the pitcher. Swing and a miss, got her on strikes. So Kayla Franks goes down on strikes. That is, I believe, the first strikeout. No, strikeout number 2 on the day for Southern Nazarene. Brings up Ashley Larson. In her last at-bat, she just blasted it to the scoreboard. Do they get fined if they hit the scoreboard and knock anything out?
Yeah, we'll send a bill to
SNU will be paying for any light knocked out. There we go.
we got a net up there.
Yeah. Oh, you got a net over it. Okay. A net over it. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, now I see it. Now, if you didn't have the net, see, I'd see Kennedy Morlock just a little bit better there.
That's the only disadvantage.
Outside ball. Runners advance. Oh, this lines up beautifully for runs batted in here for Larson. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah,
Fouled back.
I'm in a big dynasty league.
Oh, nice.
This is
Peyton Norvell on deck.
our league. We've had a dynasty league for about 8 years,
Oh, wow.
but we also do a best ball league just for fun before
And the pitch.
starts.
And that ball is through. One will score, and we'll hold up there. Everybody advances 1. So Ashley Larson, goodness, home run and a single, and 2 runs batted in on the day.
Now batting number 9, Peyton Norvell.
Peyton Norvell, number 9, steps in. Bats right-handed. Haley Evans on deck.
Yeah, well,
You have to know prospects.
I was gonna say, did you actually
SNU has scored in every frame so far.
25
All right, right there, they tried to get the runner at third, sucker her going home. Second baseman ran in. Riley Nelson intercepted the ball. Thought, if you're going home, I'm going to get you like I did last time. Called strike.
any limits on
1-1 the count.
how many pictures of that can you have that 15 or?
No, but you come and play, like, here's the,
Beautiful suicide squeeze, but it didn't. You got to run home, so sacrifice and an RBI for Peyton Norvell.
you can only play 2 pitches a week. So, like, these are my kids.
Now batting for the score, number 29, Haley Evans.
It's my kids.
Does it work with, let's say Cody Bellinger who's going to play center field, first base, whatever, what positions you can put
So
him
it goes off the previous year.
Kelsey Hilton scored on that bunt. Ashley Larson took third. Haley Evans, the batter, fouled back.
Does it have to be, like if they played 15 games at left, do they qualify for right as well, or do they have to? Okay, so you don't have
I need to see Haley get hold of one.
okay.
And the offering. Luckily, she tried to check her swing and hit it, and it almost went fair. First baseman caught it. Just foul. Oh, and 2 the count. And that ball, it's just foul third base way. Count remains 0-2. Fouled back.
So figure that you got about 15
Daniela Morales is challenging the hitters.
players available.
She's way ahead of Evans. Strike after strike here. Looks pretty good.
Oh,
That ball is going to go just over second baseman, and it's bumbled up a little bit there by the right fielder. That allows Haley Evans to advance an extra base to second. So it's a single, and then she takes second
Number 5,
on an error.
Green.
Guys like
So if you're looking at the scoreboard, in every inning for SNU, you see the number 3.
Yeah, his slash line's pretty good.
I just say he didn't have because he's on my team and I'm going to drop him. So
Right, fair.
Emma Green's the batter.
the players in that area code
Yeah.
available.
Good fielders, average bats that aren't gonna put up.
Is it 0-2 on her? No, it's 1-1.
I thought it was 0-1. I'm not. It was what?
Green hits the ball. It will be caught. Diving play by the left fielder. A beautiful play by Olivia De La Cruz. Her family's proud of her. They're here watching her in person.
Do what?
Nice play. Nice play. Beautiful catch.
My favorite things about SNU was the relationships I was able to have with people, with professors, with friends.
One thing that was purposely different about SNU was the integration of faith into the academics. I feel like I learned so much from that helped prepare me for life after college, to be a husband and someday to be a father. It was a really, really transformational time in my life.
My degree could have come from anywhere, but my relationships with people, I know I would not have gotten anywhere else. Go to snu.edu to apply or to schedule a visit.
Missing a play, maybe.
What do you miss, do you know? I miss them all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't sit good. So, because Ashley was already on second, or she was on third. She was going to score anyway, so yeah, it should be in her run. It just didn't. It's just being slow sending it again, so I can't see exactly what you put in.
Who was our last batter? Number 4.
Leah Jurgens.
Batter is Leah Jurgens, first baseman. She had a single and 2 RBIs in her first at-bat. Madison Sims, the right fielder, on deck.
This is the different.
Oh,
This is
okay.
our best ball league.
Oh,
It's just-
gotcha. Okay, I
We
was
just do
like-
this one for fun. Yeah, Blake Snell's definitely.
I was like, who's dropping it?
And the pitch. 3 balls, no strikes. Kelsey Hilton out there is holding her hand up, trying to block the sun. I'd say, where's your sunglasses? Called strike. She is looking right into the sun. Center fielder and right fielder, that's something you need to consider. That may be why the right fielder had the error allowing Haley Evans to take second.
I will draft him if I have a chance to draft him. Someone will draft him.
Okay, yeah. So like, it's someone who's gonna get called up during, probably beginning of the year.
And the walk
Especially if they're pretty.
No.
to Leah Jurgens. First runner aboard. Brings up Madison Sims, right fielder. Oliva De La Cruz on deck. Swing and a miss. Nine to 3 our score. Well, it has warmed up a little bit. It is 47 degrees. We started the game, it was 43, and it felt like 33. Now it's 47, and it feels like 39. All right, what are we doing here? We've got change in right field.
You gotta have a number. I know. I'd look at Game Changer and see what they put in. Yeah.
I don't know what she handed off there. Okay. Kelsey Hilton goes to the bench. I can't tell who's out there because they've got a sweater on. Any idea who's in right field?
Figure that out.
Trying to figure it out, folks. Because her mama and daddy want us to say her name. And we want to say her name. And that ball is hit to right field. Back, over the glove. And that's going to have runners at second and third with nobody out. Now, that ball is tricky out there because of the wind.
It's Grayson Stanley.
Grayson Stanley, okay. Grayson she has speed. She's often called to be a pinch runner.
Now batting number 1, Olivia De La Cruz.
How'd you find out that was Grayson Stanley?
We have their app that they use to track stats.
Okay. All right. Madison Sims has a count of 0-1. Tried to... No, that's not Madison Sims. That is not Madison Sims. Hang on here. That is Mary Schvatal. No, it's not. God. All right. Strikeout.
Now batting number 13, Mary Cavado.
Now Mary Schvatal's batting.
Mary C.
You are
We have one out. Runners on second and third. That was Olivia De La Cruz. Oop, inside. Almost got her. Jurgens is the base runner on at third. Madison Sims on at second. Mary Schvatal with one out has two aboard, an opportunity for some RBIs. Called strike. Evens the count at 2. And the pitch. Foul. There is one out, and if we don't have a base runner called out for any reason, we're going to have Miss Excitement step in for sure. Lisa Fortick batting probably about 540 right now. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Gentry's pitch hit right to second. It's going to score a run. I say second. They held the runner at second through to first to get the out. And on that throw, Leah Jurgens ran home for the score. That ball's hit into right field, but under it is Grayson Stanley. And puts away Alyssa Fortick, which more often than not does not happen. So F9 for Fortick. And after 3.5, our score is 9-4 in favor of Southern Nazarene.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Kennedy Morlock is stepping in to bat for Southern Nazarene, leading off the bottom of inning number 4. She is 2 for 2. She is 3 for 3. Oh, she's going to get a double. Good night. I'll tell you what, she said, I remember playing here. I know how to play on this at Piedmont. 3 for 3. She has had 2 doubles and a triple. What a day.
Now to plate number 24,
What a day.
Emma Swearingen.
She scored once, had 3 RBIs. Emma Swearingen now. Come on, Emma, get hold of one. High. I'm not saying high, I'm saying if the ball was high. Southern Nazarene, 9 runs on 11 hits. Foul. Evens the count at 1. Nobody out. 1 on. Kennedy Morlock. I think they ought to put her picture up everywhere we go, really. I mean, she's bringing us good luck. And the pitch. Ball. Morillas. 2-1 offering. Oh, way out in front of that. 2-2. If you're on deck or you're in third base, or often the signal caller for SNU is right out there in harm's way. High fly ball. High fly ball. And that ball drops. Coming around to score is Kennedy Morlock. Kennedy, you need to record. Well, she doesn't have to record it, but just watch this over and again because what a day. What a day. 2 doubles and a triple. 2 runs scored. 3 RBIs. I'm going to say player of the game right now.
Training at first base for the Storm, number 16, Hannah Huggins.
Okay. Number 16, Hannah Huggins, is the runner at first base for Swearingen. And Mullendor. Yeah, we were fortunate there. Stolen base for Huggins. So runner on second base. Nobody out. Kristen Mullendor pulls the bat back. High and outside. Evens count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside. 2-1. Grayson Stanley on deck. High fly ball. And center fielder comes in, makes the play. Nobody can advance on that. All right, I'm looking at the center fielder. Help me out here. Is she wearing something over her face?
Yeah, so is the right fielder too.
So is the right fielder. Okay. What's it called?
It's just like a ski mask.
Ski mask?
Pull it up though.
Uh-huh.
You don't wear it on the top of your head.
It's like a gator, isn't it?
We never did that in anyway. All right, they're smarter than us. All right, no balls, 2 strikes to Grayson Stanley. 1 out. Huggins on at second. Outside, 2-2. And that ball it's a little nubber, and everybody's going to be safe. Everybody's going to be safe. Swinging bunt.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Now batting number 7, Michaela Frank.
Michaela Frank stepping in. What did Mullendor do?
She had the double.
And she's at third. Hilton? Who batted for Grayson
Kennedy's
Stanley?
already scored now. So you had double and then
Yeah, Kennedy scored.
and then who did Emma bat this inning?
No. Yes?
Yeah, we put her Carter, you forgot to change her out. You put her Natalie in as the hitter. Get that fixed.
On the drop ball by the catcher. We had a base taken from
So after the second batter of the inning,
Norvell hits the ball through and gets an RBI, gets 2 RBIs, and she's taking second on the throw but tagged out. That's our third person we've had thrown out today.
9-2-6 was the out. We had 2 runners score or 1? 2. Thank you.
Trying to catch up on what happened where and when.
Now,
Yep.
plate number
Yeah,
24,
yeah.
Ashley
Yeah,
Larson.
because that'll end it. 8 runs ahead if after 5 game's over. So we're 12-4 is our score. Larson, the batter, she hit a home run and a single, has 2 RBIs on the day. Outside. 3 balls, no strikes to Ashley Larson.
Did you get that updated, Carter? We can do it after the inning, but just make.
Called strike. Daniela Morillas. She's gone after the batters. Right-hander rocks and fires. Ball 4. So Larson has been on each of her 3 at-bats. Brings up Peyton Norvell. Oh, that's a good stroke out to left. 1 bouncer to the left fielder. Larson to second. Norvell single. Boy, they are helping their batting averages, I'll tell you that. Haley Evans has walked and singled twice. Morillas pitch, called strike. One and 1 the count. Mickey Brown, the coach at first. Bryden Madden, the head coach. Oh, ball gets away. runners advance. Larson at third, Peyton Norvell at second. 2-1 the count to Haley Evans. Three and one. What? Did it hit her? I think it hit her. HBP.
Now at the plate, number 5, Emma Green.
Emma Green steps in. She is batter number 9 in this inning. Bottom of the 4th. With 2 outs, I tell you, they're playing so shallow. Emma hit it over their heads. She can do it. A little tapper. No balls, 2 strikes. Outside. Emma's batting .227. That is uncharacteristic for her. Junior college All-American. Played for Brian Madden's wife at Rose State. Fouled back. Brian is our head coach. Fouled back. One-two offering. Hit right back to the pitcher. Goes to first. And that ends it. But SNU continues to put 3s on the board, and after 4 innings of play, 4 times 3 equals 12. 12-4 our score. Be back in a few.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
New pitcher for Southern Nazarene, Kelsey Hilton, who started the game in right field. They took her out to probably knowing she was going to come in to pitch. Fouled back. 0-2 the count to Galley. Twelve to 4 our score. Top of the 5th. The Lopers will have to score at least one run to keep this game going. And the pitch. Ball. Hilton is from Sand Springs. Played at Charles Page High School. Right-hander rocks and fires outside. Count goes full. And the pitch. Called strike 3.
Now batting number 25, Rylan Nelson.
Rylan Nelson, the second baseman. She had some heads-up plays out there. Ball inside. Singled and scored and got an RBI in her first at-bat. Swing and a miss. She's batting 167 coming into this game. Got her on strikes. I say got her on strikes.
So you just hit the strike, so hit the strike. And then you hit it again because that was a third strike. Oh, wait, no. Guess you thought
I think he said, is he saying that was a foul?
No, I think he's saying that that was just the second strike because that's all I have.
It was what? Just a second?
Yeah, it was just strike 2.
Oh. Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing, got her on strikes.
No, she fouled it.
Oh, she fouled it. Okay. I thought she's not walking to the dugout. There's a good reason. And the pitch outside. Hilton's 2-2 offering. Found. Nelson is from Sterling, Colorado. Played at Northeastern Junior College. Northeastern in Colorado. 5'5". Redshirt senior. One out, 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a foul. Hanging in there. Just missed. Count goes full. Eden McNally on deck. High fly ball. Could be a little tricky, but underneath it and making the catch, Kennedy Morlock. So it is up to Eden McNally to keep something going here. Her dad is in the stands watching. I said, you came a long way from Colorado. He said, well, I've got a daughter at Oklahoma University. So getting to see both the girls. Ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Kendall Kersey, the catcher, is on deck. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eden in the first inning was hit by a pitch and scored. Flied out to center field in her last at-bat. Swing and a miss. Could have been a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kelsey Hilton trying to put a cap on this game. So the Nazarene will come back and play the game after the next game. And that got her on strikes. That does end the game. So Southern Nazarene gets 12 runs on 14 hits, no errors. University of Nebraska-Kearney, 4 runs on 6 hits. 12-4 our score, and the Lopers will turn right around and they will play Southeastern of Oklahoma. And then Southern Nazarene, after that contest, will play Southeastern. And Kearney will be able to get on a bus and head home before all that bad weather comes here. Next week, you better be ready. If you don't have anything on your pipes will freeze if you don't have them covered up next week. Well, that brings to a conclusion this first game of what will be an unusual doubleheader. We're playing at the Piedmont Field, and we'll be back here in probably about 3 hours or so. See you then.